Hello Virgo, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here, Virgo. This is your mid-April until end of April 2019. I just dropped the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is a water sign, so Scorpio, Cancer, Piscean energy. I was going to say enemy, so for some of you, seems like you might have a water sign that's not out for your best interest. I'm going to put this back in the cards because I did not cut the cards yet, and I want to explain to you a few things, such as, first of all, your 7th house is Pisces, those of you that are Virgo rising. So yeah, you may be feeling very emotional at this time. So your 7th house is Pisces, and that's where your ruling planet is finishing up at the last degrees, dear Virgo. So we've all been waiting for Mercury to move into Aries. Everyone's waiting on clarity, information to come in that's been held up. So Jupiter has gone now retrograde a few days ago, so it's a very interesting time. It's the beginning of the retrogrades, so yeah, even though Mercury's gone direct, Jupiter is the instigator now of retrograde, and then Saturn and Pluto are going to follow, not in the order that I mentioned, but anyway. So I'm doing a 3-card spread. Okay, dear Virgo, let's take your cards for the second part of April, mid till end of April. And I will explain the positions right now. So this card is the recent past, sorry, but it's also, if we're looking at the second part of April, there's 15 days. So dividing 3 cards in 15 days is 5 days for each card, each position. All right, so you've got the 10 of Cups. In the recent past, for others of you, it's just, you know, from the 20th till the 25th. Second position is 25th, wow, I can't even get this right. So it's the 15th. So 15th till the 20th, talk about Mercury being still in Pisces, yeah? Okay, so the 15th till the 20th, then we've got the 20th until the 25th. We've got the 4 of Cups. And then from the 25th until the 30th, this is in the now position, the 4 of Cups, and here we've got the 3 of Swords. So at the end of the month, there is some sort of a disappointment, dear Virgo. Now, if it's not you getting disappointed, it is someone else getting disappointed. Now, just right off the bat, let's look at the bottom, first of all. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Virgo. 10 of Swords. I can't not show you this card. So 10 of Swords is some sort of a completion, yeah. There is an ending here, Virgo. Unfortunately, that's what it's showing up. I'm going to take one more card on the 3 of Swords, only because I need to. It's the 3 of Swords, so we need to get a bit more clarity about what that is all about. So I'm, putting the 10 of Swords down. Now, the 10 of Swords, of course, is always, it's an ending. It's the darkest before the dawn. So yeah, this could be, let's say, the energy even happening around, so the completion would probably be, at the end of Mercury transiting through Pisces. So another maybe 3 days, maybe this is the general energy that you've been going through. But there are completions, because if you look at you've got 2 10s, right? Okay, so in the recent past, for some of you, for others, it's now. You're at the 10 of Cups for some reason. Now, the general energy is the 10 of Swords, which means that there is some sort of an ending that's making you very happy for some of you. For others of you, if this is like, someone that you're dealing with, and this could be, it's air. We've got air qualities, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra here. You could be dealing with an air sign that is disappointed. So let me take another card for the 3 of Swords, and then I'm going to take the Romance Angels and a Mirror's Love Oracle. So what's that 3 of Swords This is the card. And we've got the devil. Oh, the shadow side. So that's the ending. More than likely, it's the ending of the shadow side. Now, the shadow side is the devil, as I said. It's Capricorn energy. Now, those of you that follow astrology know that the devil card is Capricorn. Now, the South Node is conjunct Pluto and Saturn. So, you know, the South Node, which is the South Node of the Moon, so it's very karmic. It's letting go of past situations, things that are familiar to you, karma from a past life. If we look at the South Node, Pluto and Saturn, they're all very karmic. So if there is something that is ending in relation to a nasty karmic cycle, well, then that's probably why. And it could even be, you know, in the first 5 days. So from the 15th to the 20th, roughly, of April. Let me take for next, I'd like to take a Mirror's Love Oracle for Virgo for the mid-April, not 2019 time, until end of April. One card for Virgo. Virgo. Okay, just a bit more clarity. Let's see what's happening. Past love. Okay, now the card of the past love, obviously it's very similar to the Three of Swords. Past love obviously could mean something that's happened to you in the past. Some of you could be finally ending the pain and the anguish that comes along with karmic relationships. Because if we look at the term past love, it could be someone from a past lifetime, which is very karmic. It could also be someone that you're healing from a time in the past. You know, your broken heart is mending. As you could see the red coming through that broken heart. So the red is starting to heal. And I'm going to say that, you know, because we've got two hearts here, I'm going to say that for those of you that are at a distance, you know, or just metaphorically, literally, doesn't really matter, from your partner, I feel that both people, both parties, this is for some of you, both parties are in pain. Both parties are feeling that, that broken heart. Now, the shadow side, as I've said with the devil card here, Pluto, Saturn, and the South Node, yes, this is, you know, big change happening here, especially with Pluto. Pluto is death and transformation. It's the ruler of Scorpio. Now, Saturn rules Capricorn, and it also rules Aquarius. So Saturn being in Capricorn is very, very strong. But Saturn, the good thing with Saturn is that if you've done the right thing, then it's time for you to receive. If you haven't, well then it's very karmic. It's time for you again to receive the bad. Let's say if you haven't been doing the right thing and there's work to be done, well then you're going to have to do the work. So let's take a romance angel for Virgo for April, mid-April 2019 till end of April for Virgo. And we've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So this is very Plutonian in the sense that, you know, Pluto is all about passion. Pluto is very deep, you know, Pluto being the ruler of Scorpio. Scorpio is the most passionate of all the water signs. So there is power in Pluto. There's also passion and there's also penetration. So the 3 P words, yes. And you know that the shadow side many times can speak, the devil is a very strong sexual energy as well. So some of you, for those of you that are going through a breakup, you may be actually just going out for sex, you know, at this time. Maybe you're just going for your for a relationship, that's not going to mean anything. If you're coming out of a broken heart, trying to get out of a broken heart, then you're probably just going out for sex, as I said. It's not going to be a relationship with meaning. For others of you, this is very sexual tension. It's a very strong, alluring sort of a sexual drive and a sexual magnetism. For some of you, it could even be that there's three people. Like, this could be, you know, someone's doing the dirty on you, or you're doing the dirty on someone else. Some of you are in a committed partnership and relationship, and I'm just going to say, be careful that, watch out, because the truth may be coming to light, or you could be learning the truth of someone doing that to you. So we've got water here. So we've got Capricorn, the signs. We've got Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And we've also got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius as well. Now I'm going to take some Sibillas. So there's obviously been some sort of deception going on. But you know that whatever the suffering is, you're at the end of it. It's, you know, the cycle is ending right now. Maybe it's been a real tough 6 months. Mercury's been going through so much in the past 6 months that I know that the Mercury-ruled signs, which is Gemini and Virgo, haven't had it easy at all. Let's look at the three Sibillas for the Three of Swords, of course, and the shadow side, which is the devil. And you know, the devil can also be authority. Anyone who is an authoritarian above you. So this is like answering to the person in charge above you. If this is like anything to do with work. So there's been some sort of a, I don't know, a mishap, some sort of a miscommunication, could even be, with Mercury having been going through Pisces. And especially with Mars being in Gemini at this time, it's, you know, Mars is all about passion. Gemini is all about communication. So maybe there was muddled communication. Maybe there was miscommunication, right? And when you're coming from a passionate energy and the communication is muddled, that can wreak havoc. I mean, that can really blow things up. In the position of the 20th till the 25th, we've got the Four of Cups. Now, usually this is the card of boredom, and it doesn't look like there's much interest here. It's like a stalemate, sort of an energy. So there's been some sort of an offer that's been made which hasn't been received well. And it's a 4, so whatever that means, because, you know, the 10s can also, especially the 10 of Cups, can speak of family bliss and happiness. You know, but 10s are always about completion. So it's what it says to me is that in the past, for some of you, you did find a lot of happiness. But then what happened? The 10 broke down to the Ace, and the Ace of Cups is being offered, but it hasn't been able to be accepted for some reason. Now, for some of you, maybe you could be in a relationship where if someone, you know, someone's been bored and they're out looking for excitement, right, and passion, and it could be anything to do around work, because the card of Capricorn deals with career and your workplace. It seems like there is passion there. So because of boredom, maybe their cup wasn't being accepted. If, for those of you that have stepped out of a committed partnership or relationship, maybe there were issues with your partner not being there for you, and therefore you stepped out and you've gotten yourself into a bit of trouble, because the Three of Swords is the outcome card, which is the last 5 days of April. And you know that we've got a full moon in Libra, the second consecutive full moon in Libra on the 19th of April. And Libra is the partnership house. It's the other people. So even if this is business, family, doesn't matter. There's been some sort of a heartbreak. Therefore, the ending has come through. We've got, I'm going to say we've got very strong energies. It's either, it's make or break time, dear Virgo. It's make or break, I feel. Because we've got both sides, you know, the extreme points of the spectrum. We don't have middle class, medium, and, you know, we don't have the shades of grey. We've got black or white here. And that's not Virgo's energy, logically. So you may be dealing with someone who is black or white. There is no in between. So there are a lot of shades of grey. So there's a lot of, you know, steps, a lot of calculations, a lot of different ways of seeing or doing something. But we don't have the in-between. We've only got the extremes here. So let's take 3 Sibillas on the Three of Swords and the shadow side. So we've got the Giovina Fanciulla, which is the young virgin. This is pure energy. And this could also mean like a brand new beginning, let's say, after some hold up, after some point of waiting and holding on. Here we've got the another 12, which is the Donna Maritata. So it's funny that we've got the married woman with the children, and we've also got the Giovina Fanciulla, which is the single maiden. So yeah, this could be talking about just what I was going on about. The even though the young maiden is called the virgin, she could be just a younger female, which is more sexually attractive at this time, because the Donna Maritata could be the mother that's got the, she's the mother who's got the responsibilities. She's the mother who is very loving and nurturing, but she's very busy with the kids. So, you know, and the Donna Maritata is like the Empress. So therefore, if we look at it as an energy, you will be reaping the rewards after some time. So anything to do with 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Let's take another card. And there are the rewards, dear Virgo. Omaggio di Preziosi, which is the precious gift. And again, this is the 8 of Pentacles, so we're referring back to work again. So for those of you that this is work related, whatever you have sown, you will reap. It's just the way it is. If you put in the hard work with the devil here, even though, yes, it's been really hard on you, 3 of Swords says that you've had disappointments, but you haven't given up, dear Virgo. I'm going to take 3 Sibillas on the 10 of Swords, which is the general energy. And we have Il Nemico, which is the enemy that is moving away. So this is the karmic situation, I would say, that's moving away. There is some sort of, there was negative energy, but it's changing. It's karmic. It's number 11. Okay, there is transformation here and change after the end. Here we've got the change that's coming is La Reunion. And I'm saying that some of you will be dealing with someone from the past. Now, this could be a meeting that's taking place. Even if it's not someone from the past, this is a meeting for a lot of you that have really tried to make it happen. You've been very passionate. You've been really working hard for this meeting to take place. And, you know, this is like the 8 of Wands, so it's going to happen quickly. And some of you may even be needing to travel, to meet up, to have a reunion, or to meet up with someone that you've been communicating with through social media. And here we've got the Nemica. Now, the truth will come to light. Whatever's been your enemy, you will know. It looks as though the odds were against this meeting, but finally you're seeing the truth. That mask is coming off. And again, this is a 12, everyone. It's like the 3 of Swords. So for those one of you, or maybe even for both of you, you've been waiting for a transformation. I did say that for some of you, both parties have got a broken heart. Maybe because of time, because the Lord of Karma, Saturn, is there. Okay, again, this is a 12, which equals a 3. So 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months, dear Virgo. And again, it's very Piscean. Number 12 is the Hanged Man. So, yeah. All right, dear Virgo, I think I will leave it at that. I need these readings to come out quickly. So thank you so much for being here. I do hope that you appreciate Bellatrix Star, her love readings that she uploads for me every week. I hope that you're enjoying those, and I'd really love to hear your feedback on Yana's videos. I know, because I watch her videos all the time, that she's, 95% of the time she's on the ball. And I think she's very, very gifted. So I hope that you're enjoying those. It's me giving you a bit more input, a bit more clarity on what's happening with the times with the help of Yana from Bellatrix Star. So if you haven't subscribed to her channel, please do so. Thank you so much for your support, dear Virgo. Sending you lots of love, and I will be talking to you very soon.